So welcome to All Parts from Within. My name is Ishwar. I help people expand their consciousness and accomplish any goal beyond their wildest dreams. Now in this video I'm going to share a yogic exercise which is exceptionally powerful and effective against anxiety, depression and chronic fatigue. Now it also has an encyclopedic list of benefits, such as it's excellent for sinus issues, it is great for lung capacity, although I've shared other exercises which are equally, if not better, for lung capacity. This is not the number one exercise for lung capacity. However, you might include that one in your arsenal if you're struggling to build it up. And as we all know, as we increase the lung capacity, our physical ability to perform just exponentially goes up. And besides that, this is good for certain other issues such as chronic pain. If you're suffering from migraines for a long time, this would be great for that as well. I would say if you are a person who's extremely introverted, you may not want to perform this one, or perform it with extreme precautions, such as starting at 3 minutes to 4 minutes, not more than that, and just sticking to that for maybe 6 months. If everything goes well, you can do the double of it. 3 minutes per day is a great start. If you aren't a person who's extremely introverted, and if you don't have any lung issues, if you don't have migraines, if you don't have chronic fatigue, if you don't have stuff that is sinus congestions, etc., and if your only problem is anxiety or depression, then you would, within 6 weeks time, doing it for at least 12 minutes per day, at least once per day. You're allowed to do it 2 or 3 times per day as you wish. Always, as most yogic exercises, you need to perform this either on an empty stomach or almost an empty stomach. Maybe after a snack, you could, if it is not a heavy snack, you could do it, which is not really advisable, but it's better than not doing the exercise itself. So to do this, the breathing part is extremely easy. Anyone can do it without any, of course, there's if you have obstructions, then that's an issue you need to consider, and which, if you persist on this, you'll gradually build up. However, the most important thing about this exercise is where to place your fingers, okay? You're going to place your thumb at the end of your earlobe, just above your earlobe, being able to just press that, obviously not pushing it too hard so that you hurt yourself, but you should be able to, isolate all noises going in, practically all sound. Your ability to hear should be kind of like, when you put it here, you're like locking yourself. And then you put your index finger right in the center of your forehead. You put your middle finger right over your eyelids. You put your ring finger right below your eyes. And then wherever it comfortably goes, the little finger should be on your cheek. Right, probably right in the middle of your cheek. With this position, you just breathe in all the way. Your back remains straight all the time, okay? I forgot to mention that. So with your back straight, you breathe in all the way in. And then with your, obviously you well into your own mind, kind of like blocking out all thoughts when you do this. You breathe all the way in, and then you do not exhale through your mouth. You just exhale by humming this sound. If you're not able to pull it that long, or even half this long, whatever it is, start with what you can comfortably, okay? Start it this way. You need to put a timer on, and as I said, if you, due to your conditions, if you're starting 3 minutes per day, you just put the timer on and you keep humming like this. When it is over, you breathe in through your nose all the way in deeply. Again, you do as long as you can comfortably do it. Now, if you have high blood pressure, you might consider just watching it, especially after first 4 days. Until 4 or 5 days, if you don't have your blood pressure fluctuating, going down, or you feel mood swings, you feel dizziness, then you should interrupt this. If you don't feel anything, having high blood pressure, doing this exercise, on the contrary, it will probably help you to reduce it. So these are the few exceptional rules you need to consider doing this exercise. But as I said, if you've been maybe on prescription drugs for anxiety or depression for years and years and years, and if you don't have other physical problems, the ones that I mentioned, you can easily get rid of all of them. Obviously, you're going to do it under your physician's guidance, your own risk, etc. However, I promise you, you'll be able to do this if you persist on this. In extreme cases, maybe it takes you from 8 months to a year, okay? But if you persist doing this exercise, I promise you'll come out of all of these conditions. Especially for, there are people who just can't seem to see the light at the end of the tunnel after having taken pills for so long. But this gives you hope, guys. I promise you that much. Okay? So like and share with people you care about, and like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, comment down below. And talk to you soon. God bless.